Texans? Who, the Texans? So we all fucked up on that one?
Oh, there he is. Welcome to the party. Oh, shit.
If you get points on, if you get voted on the points, then that's what that is.
Okay.
The coach take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium at East Rutherford, New Jersey. A few moments ago, the crowd here was on their feet as their beloved Jets made their way out of the tunnel. They're ready to go. We're ready to go, and it should be a good one as those New York Jets get set to face off with the Buffalo Bills. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
I thought I had enough time to get that game in. I started that game. I started that game at 6:30. It didn't end until 7:45. Yeah, well, there's nothing I could do if the game starts at 6:30 and it ended literally at 7:50, right? Like, I didn't realize the game was going to take an hour and 15 minutes. It was pretty long. Nothing I could do in that situation.
On the ground with the rookie Devin Singletary. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Foxtrot. Here we go. Let's go, B. Let's go. Hey, let's get this.
Cool, that's pretty good until you played it on rookie.
Left side is Brown.
Oh, Jesus.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down. Brown signed with the Bills in March. Last year he was in Baltimore, 4 seasons in Arizona prior to that, but they're hoping that Brown can add a lot of speed to this offense, which he should. Last year in Baltimore, 715 yards and 5 touchdowns. They'll run on first down with Singletary. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
53 is the mark. Strip the ball. Strip that ball.
On 2nd and 11 now. Allen. Now they go screen. It's complete. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down.
I can't believe they even let you play. Check 3, check 3, check 3. He's coming. Double up. Alert, alert, alert.
On 3rd down, they go with Singletary. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He finds his target, John Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Cool.
Switch it. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
On first down, Singletary. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On 2nd and 9, Allen to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And he keeps 6 points off the board. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Now Allen. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 4th down. So off goes Allen, and on comes Stephen Hauschka for the Buffalo field goal. From the left hash, this from 34. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it, because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Right here, right here.
Out of the pistol, it's Bell. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Now Edwards to kick as he sends it away. Here now Roberts. It'll be a 48-yard punt, 5 there on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. Flushed out right. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down. Well, that's a prime example of how Josh Allen can hurt a defense. You remember back to his rookie season a year ago, 631 rushing yards, second only to Lamar Jackson. Also had 8 rushing touchdowns. He is a dual threat QB. They'll run on 1st down. Singletary, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. To the air, Allen. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them, ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert.
Is it the 4th quarter? Is it the 4th quarter? When is it?
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Now it's Crowder. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Listen, it's not, listen. First of all, check this out. It's common sense.
Second down
If you up 18, no, hold on. We let you talk. Hold on. I'm not watching the game. Hold on. Let me talk. Can I talk? Can I talk?
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
See, I'm not watching the game, so I don't know what quarter you in. If it's the 3rd quarter and he's up 18, you still have a chance. Now, if you're blowing him out by like 4 possessions.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. Found his target, it's Anderson. And right around the 20,
it's all like common sense. Like in the 3rd quarter, if you're up 18, you still have a chance to come back. If it was the fourth
He was
quarter
the
or
leading
late in the
receiver for the
game,
Jets
that's
a season ago.
Now, if
Robbie
he's throwing
Anderson,
bombs,
50
if he's throwing
catches,
bombs, or
over
if he's running the ball.
750 yards, and getting more and more comfortable with Sam Darnold. Now a year plus under their belts collectively. You'd figure that those numbers for Anderson might be trending further north. Darnold complete to Crowder. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys and continue to...
And that's caught inside the 35.
I knew that was a touchdown as soon as you let go of that ball.
New York. Robbie Anderson, 73 yards. And the Jets have taken the lead. And this is no good. He missed it. Not a good start here in the kicking department as this remains a 6-3 score. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Allen going to throw. Caught on the right side by Jones. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I know he ain't got it. Shift. Check 31. Check 31. Hey, tight. Hey, hold. Check 26. Check 26.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Hey, Delta. I got it. Hey, 4-1 Mike. Watch the curve.
Allen.
Oh, get rid of the ball.
Pressure too much as down he goes. Jordan Jenkins charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops it for a loss of 11. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 2nd quarter.
So exactly. So you see what we're saying?
And with a 3rd and 14, we have 6
Come on,
defensive
Pat.
backs
Come
out
on,
there now defensively.
You don't know what I'm saying. You just came back. Let's say he didn't
From
score.
the gun, it's Allen.
Let's just say he didn't score, hypothetically.
Yeah,
right now, you'd be in the lead.
It's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
I personally would run the ball to end the game out. Me personally.
Down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
Once it gets to a certain point, no, you shouldn't be throwing bombs to. But again, I don't know when was the score in the early 3rd quarter. I've been screaming that. I've been screaming that because I told people to run the ball, and they told me it's too early. That Marion told me I can't tell somebody to do that because it was too early. Because the guy came back and won. So, like, we want you to chew clock. We want you to run the ball.
Coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Now this is Le'Veon Bell with a reception, and he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 7 yards there and a 1st down. On 1st down, Bell. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. A 1st down throw, Darnold. This is Anderson over the middle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Darnold for the red zone now. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets.
Okay, so for example here, this guy just ran the no huddle 2 times in a row without allowing the 6-second runoff. He scored a touchdown because of it.
They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up.
No, you did not wait the 6 seconds.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep
But he didn't wait 6 seconds. He ran it 2 times in a row, and he never waited 6 seconds. Bro, you called that snap like right as soon as you went down to the no huddle. Like maybe 3 seconds later. Just saying. Just saying. It seemed really fucking quick. I don't know, it felt real fucking fast. No, okay, no, on the touchdown? What about on the touchdown? On the touchdown. That's the one yeah? Alright, let's go. I'm just saying, it felt like it was fucking fast. Alright, let's go. Resume. Let's go.
Now the try here for the point after. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now under 100 yards of total offense. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Allen to throw. From the gun, he'll throw.
Oh, shit, and I should have gone deep.
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Hey, hold.
Allen will try again on second down. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Quentin Williams brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
Play.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Allen. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. The Bills send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the second time. .46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well.
Let's go.
At their own 15-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jerry Hughes.
Not Brian.
He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Defensive tackle to right end. Yeah, he could do that, right? Fletcher Cox.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
I think he plays both.
Bell. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Lorenzo Alexander brings him down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Right or no? It just hasn't that
3rd and long, it's Darnold, and he fends him off. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On the catch, it's Crowder. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield and broke down the defender. Made him
what do you mean by that?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
Check.
This one caught by Crowder. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Slam. 80 weapons. Check.
On 2nd and 7, Darnold, pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. Looking for Crowder, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Mike. Round 80. 53. Mike. Man, that's trash. 53 is the Mike. 53 is the Mike. Yeah. You don't want none. Switch. Pass 85. Watch out. Slam.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw is incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
I'm here all day. You go tight. Say.
And here's Allen. Going to throw again. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Brandon Copeland. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Now Allen throwing on 3rd and long. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. On 2nd and 12, Darnold out right here to Herndon. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it? Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jordan Jenkins picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Back. 56. 5 wide.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. He's going to go deep for Beasley. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Marcus May with a pick. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Yo.
A 1st down run, not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there, so that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Darnold. Herndon's got it complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position, everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner. With good timing, you get a completion.
Oh, shit, what's the score? Still tied? Oh,
first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Wow. Yeah.
Hauled in by Anderson, left
Yeah, that
side.
shit worked out.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
I understand. No, because you're in overtime. All you got to do is, once you score that shit, you score the shit, you won. Don't worry about it. Yeah, it don't matter.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
What do you mean?
They'll run it with Bell. And he'll be stopped short of the first down, right around the 18-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
On 1st down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation is still also by the defense.
I hear what he's saying. As far,
the last play got just a yard.
I wasn't in that conversation. I don't know the contents. I don't know when it was or whatever have you. Now, it's just common. It's like, I don't want to say it's common sense. It's just like, listen, if you up 28 donut, if you up only 18 points in the 3rd quarter, as you can see, you just came back.
That's
so
a big loss of 3.
It's a catch-22.
I thought that was a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard.
Right. Our main thing is if you're up multiple touchdowns,
they're coming. They could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. On 3rd and long, it's Allen. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. A big play here for Buffalo, and even 40 yards. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Five wide. Motion, pop. Pass.
Hey, high 7.
Hey, check. 41's coming. Monday. Squeeze, double.
Whip 6-6, pull it high.
Check 43.
On play action, Allen. He'll let this go for the end zone. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Allen. Over the middle here to Brown. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
Listen, there's times when you know who you playing, and you know when ain't nothing he's going to do to come back. You know that sometimes. You know your opponent, and you know when he's better than you.
But my thing is,
it was early in the 3rd quarter. You only up 18. That's good money. Now, if you blowing him out and he on 0 and he ain't doing shit on offense, like it ain't even mental mistakes, it's just you just better than him, then yeah, we want you to run clock. And literally we want you to run clock regardless, just because that's what you should be doing anyway in football. Like, you're not trying to just, I mean, you know.
I don't know about that anymore. After watching this last week.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. After watching what they did to the Dolphins, it's a catch-22.
It's more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score.
No, listen, it's a catch-22.
And they
right,
will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
It's a situation, you as a user, you should know, I don't want to say common sense because it's not very common, apparently. It's just like, just take it by game. Like, it's hard to
The offense
make
back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles. And the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half.
Now, if I know this guy's whack, and I know he ain't going to score, he can't do nothing to me offensively, that whenever he's on something, I can stop him. Then I'm going to run the ball. But that's just me. Like, I'm not going to keep scoring. That's me.
Made some few, but couldn't evade all of them.
I'm not up 21-21. My game plan still says
clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
That's usually when teams are coming back and actually changing the game plan. The game gets closer.
The give is to Bell. So we got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
You watch it. Who got that stream up? Who got Jordan's stream up?
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Who got Jordan's stream
out of the
up?
shotgun. Here's Darnold. And he will find his man for the first time, Demaryius Thomas. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Check 24. Check 52.
On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down. And Singletary has it stripped, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
Like the ball clears going to the DB, no one around them, to give you a drop.
An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Bell. And he stopped immediately there. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
And then you don't have a receiver running downfield. Rarely happens. Yeah, but rarely.
Darnold now to throw. He finds his target. It's Crowder.
And then you don't have...
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Like,
Jamison Crowder.
Give him some information. I had Antonio Brown running down the sideline.
And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Jets.
What?
And it's
Really?
no good. It has
Huh?
not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for...
And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by Tremaine Johnson.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game.
Oh, no, he lost the football.
Oh, my God, pick it up.
So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. A give to Bell. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. It doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
They'll keep it on the ground. Bell. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Jets, that'll...
Thanks. I'm coming, son.
My bad, I'm back. Did I not run the ball 8 times? I thought I did. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that. I thought it was before it was 5, but 8's cool, yeah. Yeah.
What?
I said before it was 5 runs. Don't come on. Don't get it twisted. It's a foster home. It's a fucking foster home. It's Marion Foster's home. I don't know. I'm just fucking